Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Sam or Xjaws, and today I'm bringing you guys a Team Deathmatch gameplay on the map Hotel, and I'm going to be using the Spectre SMG with Scavenger, Sleight of Hand, and Marathon on to do a little bit of rushing. Most importantly, I have the rapid fire attachment on my Spectre. It makes things really awesome with this SMG and a lot of the SMGs, to be quite honest. Because Hotel, or at least now, I'm playing a 6 versus 6 game on it. I chose to go with the Spectre with rapid fire because I wanted to rush around, and I think honestly this is one of the guns, or the gun that handles, other than the AK-74U, the best with rapid fire. And I think I told you guys this before. Hotel is a map that I think has very little continuity to it, and by that I mean that I often find people just sort of thrown about randomly on this map. You'll find that in this building that I'm in right here, because of the elevators, you'll often find groups of people clustered together, but for the most part, a lot of people travel on sort of separate parts of this map, and don't really know where they're going, especially because the maps were just released. But I think that's going to really show over the long course too, whatever you want to say, in the long run. People are going to play that way too. And the reason why I address this is because that suits playing with an SMG with rapid fire on it really well. The thing about having an SMG with rapid fire on it is because of the small clip size in most of the SMGs. 30 clips, 30 bullets is not small, it's average, whatever. But using rapid fire makes you run out of bullets really fast. And since you don't have extended mags on it typically, and I don't even know if you can, I'm pretty sure it doesn't allow you to attach extended mags in rapid fire. What happens is a lot of times you won't be able to take on multiple enemies at once unless they're really close together. If you're not using rapid fire, you'll oftentimes be able to spray with 30 bullets and use 15 per person. But with the rapid fire perk on, you're shooting those bullets so fast, oftentimes you end up using 20, if not more, bullets on just one person. Like right there, I just used like 17 bullets in that one gunfight, and he was sort of trapped in like an area. It's just a testament to how quickly those bullets go away. So you really don't want to use this on a game mode like Ground War, for example, unless you're playing a really big map where you don't think people will be traveling together, and really any game mode that's objective based, simply because you're going to find a lot of people traveling together to go to the objectives, to defend the objectives, and stuff like that. For free-for-all, again, it would work pretty well because it's a non-objective based game mode, and people oftentimes travel alone. Very rarely are you going to find two people in free-for-all running together that you're going to have to encounter and then take out. So it works well for that game mode as well. You'll notice right here, we had most of our teammates actually on this side of the map, and yet for a while the enemy was actually still spawning here, and that was outlined by the Blackbird that I had up in the air. See, right here, I just kind of walk away just for a second, I turn around, and you can see on the radar someone actually spawns back here, and I think they were being an idiot. I end up running back here, finding them sort of just staring at the ceiling, and I think I knife them. But I noticed that while I was playing Hotel, not only in this gameplay, but many other times, since I've been playing just the escalation playlist, and I think it's one of those spawns that you should really get to know, because obviously it can be really dangerous if you're chilling around this area and all of a sudden someone comes up behind you and you didn't have a Blackbird or a spy plane like I had to sort of protect you. So that's one thing I'd point out to you guys. Keep in mind that people do often spawn in that back corner. Right now, at this point in the gameplay, I really didn't know where anyone was. We didn't have a radar up or anything like that. All I could see is that all my teammates, right there, my like 23 or something kill streak got ended, unfortunately. But yeah, you can see at that point in the game, I didn't really have any idea where the enemies were, just kind of off the top of my head, so I had to kind of think about it. I could see that most of my teammates were behind me at the time, actually all of them. Right now I've got another teammate who's kind of up here with me, but it just sort of pointed all towards the fact that they were all chilling upstairs, where the hotel, or not where the hotel, where the elevators were, simply because that is an area that a lot of people really enjoy going to on this map. You'll see I take the elevator up here, and when I go up in the elevator, I might as well just throw this out there to you guys, since I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to use them as well. I've been using them a ton myself. Make sure to go off to the side. Never stand right in the center. Even lay down if you want to, because what you'll find is people often are waiting at the top of the elevator. Sometimes people are setting claymores at the top there. People are doing all sorts of stuff to watch those elevators, and it can be really bad news sometimes if you don't play it correctly, or if you're playing a team that kind of knows what they're doing, you'll see a lot of people like set up in corners around there, or even just kind of wait in an elevator and wait for someone to call it. This happened to me earlier today, and that's the worst. Like when you call an elevator, it's on your terms. You know what I mean? When you call the elevator, you instruct it to come towards you, and you are thinking to yourself, well, I'm the one who made this all happen. It's not like someone else is, coming down in an elevator, so it can really surprise you and take you, off guard if you do call in an elevator and then someone's in it. So keep that in mind when you call in an elevator. I did it today, like I said. I called in an elevator and someone was in there, and I just turned around, or I just walked right in and knifed him, and it was actually pretty nice and worked out pretty well for me. But it is something to keep in mind, because I don't want you to get killed or something like that. Anyway, the gameplay here is wrapping down. There's a couple guys sitting back here up in this window. Again, there's frequently traveled areas that are just really annoying if people stay in there for too long, but it wasn't too much of a problem. I think the final score of this gameplay was something like, I want to say it was 41-2. This was my first gameplay of the day, so I was pretty happy with it. I actually tweeted about it this morning when I got on. So anyway, guys, I'll see you later. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to, please take a second to rate the video. That will really help me out, and I do appreciate that a lot. When you guys, show me that you support me through, rating the videos and whatnot. It's really awesome. And I said this in the description of previous commentary, but I'm going to say it audibly. What maps do you guys want to see from the map pack? Which out of the 4 is your favorite, or I guess out of the 5 if you guys want to see zombies? Which out of those do you guys want to see gameplay from the most? So yeah, I'll leave you with that. Bye.